Hello, and today is going to be not code related tutorial, but it rather will be IDE. And despite the fact that Webstrom is probably the most convenient IDE that I work in, and so it's much better, and at least for me, in my humble opinion, it is much better than Sublime Text 3. Maybe it's not as fast as ST3, but it's definitely much more capable and user-friendly IDE. But still, despite the fact, Webstrom lacks some very small features which we got accustomed working in Visual Studio and also working in Sublime Text 3. And the first one, this is the situation when we need to remove, or rather say, unwrap matching braces. In this case, I open a stylus file, and you can see that probably I copied this style from somewhere. It probably was some Bootstrap website, and they before rendering document in each browser, you have to cancel all margin, because if you don't do this, what will happen that in different browser it will be a little bit slightly different rendering, and for user experience it's not the best thing to have. And there is no shortcuts to unwrap this matching braces, so what you need to do is just come to the opening brace, delete it, and then still Vim shortcut for matching braces works. So you have to press Ctrl, in this case closing, it will be angle brackets, and you will get to the matching brace, closing in this case, and then delete this, and then your operation is actually finished. And definitely it's not convenient, and there's no, like I said, internal shortcut, and internal it's not a shortcut, internal functions to which can a shortcut can be assigned in order to speed up a developer workflow. And so we did a shortcut that in order to unwrap this tag, in this case, because we are now unwrapping curly braces, I need to open Alt-Shift, open curly braces, and you can see that macros has been executed, and it actually did what I manually showed. So once more, the shortcut that we work, you have to be inside this block. You have to be in command mode, and then you press Alt-Shift, open curly brace, and voila, it works. You can see that there is a slightly noticeable delay. This is probably due to presentation assistance. It has this delay, but once I turn it on only during video recording, in order you can see my shortcuts, but once you turn it off, it will be completely right away without any delay. This is the first part of shortcut. Another one, and it's probably okay. I don't need. I'm sorry. I do not need to press U in this case, because I want to leave it, because it's stylus, and in CSS all braces will be added by compiler. The second situation when this shortcut can be useful, this is probably it still can be in stylus file if we open mixin, but I encounter the situation in JavaScript code when, like in this case, you can redundant curly braces. So probably this happens when sometimes inside a function, instead of parameter, I executed a function and then I changed my mind, or I extracted, or I saved the result of the function to the variable, and now I want to pass it like a parameter, and I have a redundant curly brace. The manual workflow, this is also delete. The only issue that in this case we cannot use control in Vim control angle brackets. I need either inside a Vim press F and then curly brace and then delete. Like I said, it's not the most effective way to execute this operation. So you are coming inside of braces that you want unwrap, and in this case you click Alt Shift, close it brace, and everything is unwrapped. I suffered because of lack of this shortcut, so this is probably will definitely improve my workflow. And please just import our shortcut from jar file and you will be able to try it yourself. The second improvement that we figured out, that after we switch to from HTML to jade template, the problem that even in HTML, inside of ISP MVC, it was very convenient feature when you can switch from controller to view and vice versa. And we definitely suffer from lack of this inside of Webstrom, because in many cases when you do something inside of controller, and this is probably the optimal design how it should work in MVC framework. So you defined your value and do all the operations inside the controller, and then you come to the view and you display to the user and so forth. And so yeah, it was a little bit it took a long time to switch to the view, and probably it should be some kind of default operation inside of next version of Webstrom, and just switching from controller to the view. In order this shortcut work, you have to follow a convention. In our shortcut, it doesn't actually come to I don't know, to app.js file, to your roads, and see what kind of view is connected with this controller. What it does, that in Autohotkey, and I will show you this. In Autohotkey, in this case, when I switch to the view from the controller, I press Alt-V. So first of all, I send Ctrl-Shift-Alt-C, and this command, what it does is it's actually Ctrl-Shift-I-C. It's copied a full path of the file you are located in. If I press Alt-V, so you can see that this is a complete path. And what we need to get from this pass, this is this last part, the part that is located between backslash and dot, which after dot there is going to be file extension, and we need this home. And why we need it? Because if we follow a convention, if you have a home JS controller, then you have home jade. Yeah, right. So this is a controller and this is a view, and the HTML is compiled. We don't want to open HTML, and in this EAP 9 Webstrom there is they improved significantly navigation, but definitely when you come to the view it opens you HTML. And if you're working as in Jade, well, you need to switch back to Jade, but with this shortcut, and let me continue workflow. Then I'm taking a variable and I'm taking a clipboard. I'm finding this backslash, and then I'm finding a position of and no, I'm not finding a position, because in this case controller is always JavaScript. So JavaScript has extension JS, so we are pretty sure that we can take out 3 symbols. It will not be any other number. I take out 3 symbols, and then I'm pressing Alt-N and send home.jade, and that's it. And so I just switch it immediately. Let me show everything again. I'm in the controller, I'm pressing Alt-V. Alright, I'm in the controller, Alt-V. Why does it send enter? Okay, Alt-C. Oh. Language. So it doesn't send enter, but we can actually try it. Maybe I have to set a longer slip. So let's try to increase it to 200 to load our script. And we're in the controller and we press Alt-V. This is probably due to presentation assistance. It made our application slower, and let me turn it off. Yes. And then Alt-A. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alt-C. Yeah, it works. It was due to the presentation assistance. Now everything is work. I can actually come back and decrease sleep to the 200 to 100. It's 1/10 of a second. Load my script and come back here, and I'm in the view. I want to go to controller. It works. I'm in controller. I want to go to the view. Everything works. So this is another shortcut which probably I didn't expect that Webstrom can understand our application design, but this is one of the way to solve this problem. And if you take a look yourself and get a better solution for this problem, I would be glad to share and implement your experience. and this one will be probably one of the most effective shortcut in this series. Probably I have to rank it according to their effectiveness, and this one should go the first. So, and there are also several. This is my plan. I will switch it to the another monitor. Frequently when I did some changes, and for example, if I don't like, and I'm talking about small changes, and when I want to come back to the previous version, so like change. And when it will be like change 1, and then it will be change 2. And for example, I don't like, probably it will not work in this case, because if you're in Jade, indentation is very important, but we're not talking about Jade or application functionality. We're talking about version control, and another very convenient issue that Webstrom has, this is this local history, that it always it has pretty aggressive caching technique, and it always, whenever you make even some small change, it saves you. And the advantage that it gives to you, that you have this complete granularity with like a time point to which you can revert. And when you press Ctrl+8, you can see these changes, and you can see that yeah, this is probably, so it saved every like minute or so. So this change 1 and change 2, they are saved to one point. And I use it daily, and and for example, I made a mistake and I decided, well, I don't want this change and I want to revert to this. The opening shortcut, this is Ctrl+8, but then I have to, I can move with Alt-J-K, but in order to revert, I need to take my mouse, take my hands out of base row, click this revert, and then this window wouldn't disappear. Then I will press probably Alt-Tab, and this window will be on my task window. So it's a little bit, it was inconvenient. So now if I press, if I'm here and I found the point, the label where I want to revert to, I will press Alt-Shift-U. And when I press Alt-Shift-U, I'm automatically reverted, and then I close that local history window, and this is like separate application window, so it's not a child window of your Webstrom. So it was a bit, probably they did it on purpose, but it was inconvenient to close. And I automatically came back to this point, and everything is fine, is fast. So once more, Alt-Shift-U. I don't have much time to go to details, but the main idea that you know that it is possible to emulate mouse right click with Shift F10 and function key, and this is what I did from Autohotkey. Another one that was pretty bothering, that for example, if I'm in the middle of the line and I want to either select or copy until the end of the line. I didn't have a possibility to do this. And initially, like Svetlana made a macros which was executed inside of Webstrom, but then I found out the more elegant and probably more correct way to solve this problem. And this has come from Vim. And if you are like not very experienced but not on beginner level user of Vim, you can know that you can use a Vim RC file for your remapping. And Webstrom has its own idea Vim plugin. And I would say that this part of Webstrom is not as good as we want it to be, and this is one of the maybe not the crucial, but one of the drawback of Webstrom, that its Vim functionality is much worse than in Sublime and Visual Studio. Well, maybe developer needs to upgrade that application. In order to create this remapping, they switched on the last version from vimrc file from idea Vim, and in order to create that file, you need to come to your Windows user directory. So in my case, it's C users Windows, and if we open users Andre, you can see that this is idea vimrc. So create this .idea vimrc file, and you can convenient, there is no way to create this file name inside of Windows. Even if you copy Windows default Explorer wouldn't allow you to have this no-name file with such an extension, but the best way is just go to Sublime Text 3, open that user folder, and then here inside of ST3 you will be able to create any file. So after you create that file, and probably I will open it, I don't know, maybe open this, and okay, I will open it inside of Webstrom. Okay, it doesn't want to open it, but open this, no, and let's open it. Okay, it's going to be this text editor. You can do a remapping here, and somehow my remapping disappeared from here, but briefly and you can see now, and one of the disadvantage of Webstrom and Vim workflow, that there is not a good way to synchronize your system clipboard with your Vim. So this is some way I remap it YY to when you copy the whole line to Y plus to quote plus YY. So in this case, whenever I press YY, I remap, I copy to the system clipboard, and they in this way synchronize it. There is still a problem with remapping Y, single Y, but there is a like a way to emulate it. It's not ideal, but this is what I did, to which point I got. And we can also I don't have Vim here, so I will just copy and paste. And I want to remap Y uppercase to Y dollar. And Y dollar in this case, it is copying until whenever you are copy until the end of the line. And when I'm editing this file, when I save it with Ctrl S, and when I need to reload Webstrom, and let's do it pretty quickly. And when I did this remapping, it means that when I will come to the middle of the line and press uppercase Y, it will copy and I'm coming here and I'm paste, and you can see that I copy only half of the line from the place where I cursor until the end of the line. And this is the way how to solve this problem with this idea Vim RC, and this is probably one of another direction where Webstrom workflow can be improved. So sorry for a long tutorial again, and hope my research will help you to improve your workflow. And if you have something to share with me, I would be more than happy to collaborate with you. Thank you and happy coding. Bye.